As a unicorn, the protector of her forest overhears that she may be the last of her kind due to a fear-inducing red bull steering the other unicorns into a land far away. She reluctantly embarks on an adventure to discover where all the other unicorns have gone, accompanied by the amateur magician Schmendrick, who plans to assist her while also perfecting his spells, and the ex-bandit Molly Grew, who feels a strong personal connection towards the unicorns, wishing to understand their mysterious disappearance. This is Rankin Bass's The Last Unicorn, an animated adaptation of Peter S. Beagle's classic fantasy novel, retaining the imaginative fantasy and sense of playfulness from Beagle's original novel. The Last Unicorn also boasts life-affirming messages of human perseverance, the embrace of human emotion, as well as a visual inventiveness that is bound to charm audiences young and old. With Rankin Bass's history of animation specifically aiming towards classic festive favourites, embracing stop motion and even 2D animation, their foray into sincere fantasy is a surprising turn. While Rankin Bass provided the central story based on Peter S. Beagle's novel, the animation was undertaken by Topcraft, based in Tokyo, famous for production on Studio Ghibli's Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. This explains the slight anime-inspired visual style that The Last Unicorn utilises. With a distinct visual aesthetic, The Last Unicorn manages to capture the inventive world-building of Peter S. Beagle's novel effectively. From the playful humour reminiscent of Terry Pratchett, such as the image of a flirtatious tree brought to life, the intelligent peril of imagery such as a red bull created from roaring red flames, or the waves tipped with the white of the unicorns, unable to escape their aquatic prison, and to the heartfelt connections between characters, their sense of intimacy charming and infectious, such as Molly Grew's forgiveness of the unicorn after all her years wishing to finally see one. While some of the animation within The Last Unicorn may not be as fluid as other animated films at the time, the eye-pleasing qualities of the film's aesthetic are undeniable. The film also boasts a soundtrack composed and arranged by platinum-selling songwriter Jimmy Webb, with songs performed by the soft rock band America. The songs themselves stand alone as brilliant earworms that capture the imagination and whimsy of the story. The Last Unicorn also retains Rankin Bass's ability to craft universal moral lessons through imaginative storytelling. The film implements life-affirming messages of setting things free if you truly love them, reinforced when Prince Lear, having fallen in love with the unicorn in her human form as Lady Amalthea, must allow the unicorn to return back to her forest. That perseverance and practice are essential in achieving one's own goals, reinforced in Schmendrick's growth as a magician from an amateur to a great wizard, and the necessity and growth of embracing the full spectrum of emotions, reinforced in the unicorn's growth from not being able to feel regret until she has finally lived as a human, and upon transforming back into a unicorn with the help of Schmendrick's magic, she now experiences regret, yet also love. The Last Unicorn aims to reinforce an optimistic understanding of growth, that we cannot keep those we love hidden and shackled away, that we can achieve our aspirations through practice, and that to embrace even our most repressed emotions can assist in our understanding and appreciation of the world. In providing this universal message, audiences young and old are bound to be touched by the film's sincere suggestion that we may not have everything planned out in life, that we may not do everything effectively, but that's okay, because from each mistake and from each misfortune, we learn and grow. In conclusion, Rankin Bass's The Last Unicorn embraces a charming visual aesthetic, a sincere yet playful fantasy world, and a heartfelt implementation of life-affirming universal morals that it's understandable why the film continues to touch the hearts of its viewers 40 years later. The Last Unicorn is now considered a cult classic. With its sense of wonderment and magic, The Last Unicorn is bound to effortlessly entice a new generation of animation lovers. A special thank you to my incredible tier Patreon supporter Gil, and my super tier Patreon supporters Constantine Bombelli and Victoria.